Hey everybody, it's your boy Dr. G, the Love Motivator, #1 motivational speaker, inspirational speaker, and life strategist. I hope that you can hear me. So if you can hear me, please make a comment below this video, because it's the first time I'm doing it with this device, and I want to know that you can hear me fluently and well. So the first person that hop on, I would love you to just comment on below and say yes, we can hear you very well, and you know, let's move forward. However, for those of you who don't know, I'm a published author of 3 books. This book is called Victory, and Victory is like a self-help book. It's a book that, you know, it takes you through some principles that you would write through the book and motivates you to change your life, to change, you know, a practical way of changing your life and where you are going and where you are right now. Also, Masterpiece. This is my story. I'm thinking of changing the cover next year, and you know, you will see a different cover. I designed this cover myself. I written all the words myself. I never had a ghostwriter or anything of the sort. But definitely, I want to say to everybody that these 2 books, I recommend that you get them. Not because I written them, but because if you want to change your life, if you want to move to the next level of your life, in your relationships, in your finances, if you want some clarity on the destination you're choosing to pursue, I want to say I am here to help you as a life strategist and motivational speaker. You know, this is my masterclass I want to bring to you for free. You ain't got to pay for this. But I would love if you could just share this video, invite your friends to watch, and you might have to watch it a couple of times. You know, I know you probably have to watch it a couple of times. But first of all, let's start with gratitude, because gratitude is the opening of the heart, the soul, the mind, the body, to be able to see what is to come into our life. And sometimes we haven't started with gratitude, so that is why we fail. I can see somebody's on. Can you tell me if you can hear me, please? Just comment below and let me know you can hear me, because it's the first time I'm trying this out. If you can't hear me, then I'm gonna have to start this live all over again, which I'm willing to do. So just comment below and let me know that you can hear me. So gratitude. What is gratitude? Do you know what gratitude is? And do you understand what gratitude is? Because if you don't know what gratitude is, you're not living a life of fulfillment. If you don't know what gratitude is, you are not doing the things that you can have a fulfilled life. And I want you to know, you know, about 10 years ago, I went through a very difficult, it's longer than that. I think it's about 13 years ago now. Wow, life is really moving forward. If you guys can hear me, please, just somebody comment below this video and tell me you can hear me. I'm drinking some lemon water. You see, I'm drinking some lemon water. Get my vibration up. Please, if you can hear me, please just comment below and let me know you can hear me, because it's important. I'm trying this new mic thing out, and I don't know if it's wired up properly. If you can't hear me, then I need to plug it out so I can start all over again. So comment below and let me know that you can hear me. I see you guys jumping on and jumping off, but it's all good. Your boy Dr. G is back. It's always knockout time. When I show up, knockout time simply means we're in it to win. And there's nothing in life that you want to go in and lose. You know, I remember when I was doing athletics and running and all this stuff, and I want to win. When I go in the starting line, I want to win. And you have to say, I want to win. You have to make up your mind and say, I want to win, and then put yourself in a position to win. But we're talking about gratitude. So gratitude opens up your heart for what is to come. And the thing about it is, you might use it as a mantra, or you might just say it as a prayer. So I start by thanking God for life, thanking God for bringing everything that is going to come into my life to fulfill me and to bless me and to move me in the position where I'm able to be the person that I'm meant to be, as a husband, as a father, as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, as a life strategist, as a motivational speaker. This is the gratitude for where I am. And when I start doing that, I then move into becoming. And this is where you must start your day with. Now, today's masterclass, I'm going to talk about healing. I'm going to talk about healing from loss of a loved one to death. I'm talking about healing, emotional healing from a broken relationship. It could be divorce. It could be it was over because of what you've been through. I'm talking about healing from the heart. And there's a reason why I want to talk about healing, because as I put these master classes together, I know that a lot of you will probably watch them on the replay. Some of you are going to watch them all over again. And you might, it will help you to become. Because the idea is not to be stagnant. The idea is to always be constantly moving forward, constantly developing, constantly being a person that you in your heart that has found the passion, the drive, or the purpose in your life to become that person. And one thing I've realized, and when I speak to a lot of people, I coach a lot of people, or I'll give advice and I speak to people one-to-one, I talk about they talk about how painful it can get to actually repair. And the thing about it, healing doesn't necessarily start externally. It starts internally. So you have to start with yourself. And that means valuing yourself. And valuing yourself is very, very easy, but can be very difficult for many people. Because we think through life that we can just value other people, love other people, and don't love ourselves the way we should, because we think that when we love somebody, they will love us back, and then we will feel it, and then we will appreciate it a lot more. But the truth of the matter is, if you've never ever valued yourself, if you never ever put yourself in a position where you can see who you really are, your filth, your mistakes, your strong points, your amazing things about who you are, then you're unable to value yourself. And you have to say it by, I value myself. Come on, I want you to say it with me, because it starts simple, but the deeper you get into it, you'll recognize. Say it with me, I value myself. Okay, you're not saying it. You have to say it, that you're so in tune with hearing it from your heart. I got a bit of a cough that I want to cough in a minute. That you have to say it. I value myself. Now, I could hear you saying it, but because you hear me saying it, you have to say it from inside, from your diaphragm, from your heart, from your soul. I value myself. You see, when you start valuing yourself, you would recognize that you're not going to just allow anybody to come into your circumference, into your perimeter, into your circle, and take anything out without you getting the right value in return. And this is where it starts. You see, when you want to heal, you have to go back to that core value of saying, I value myself. You got to say it. You have to say it till you believe it. You see, somewhere along the line, you will come, hey, Anthony Silka, good to see you, man. Can you hear me? And if you're hearing me, can you please let me know if you can hear me very well? Just comment below, because I'm trying out this new device, this microphone, and I would really be, appreciative of you just commenting below. Say I can hear you. You can hear me very well. If you can't hear me, just let me know, please. So these words of valuing yourself means that you're putting back what they took away. So when you start saying it to yourself, you will say, I value in myself enough to take care of myself. So if you value something, you would want to take care of it. So you start with your health. And when you start taking care of your health, it will start distracting you from the broken heart of what you've been through, or that emotional brokenness that you've been through, whether it be a loss of a loved one and you feel like you can't move on without them. Could be a loss of a job and you feel like you're depressed, you're frustrated with life. Then you start focusing your energy and your vibration on you. So get up in the morning, we start with gratitude, and then we do something to look after our health. And looking after our health, you could start with just water, drinking lots of water. I put some lemon inside of mine this morning, and it brings that refresh start to you. So you say, let me go for a walk and exercise. You might not feel like you want to sign up to a gym and do all the cardio and stuff, but it's all these things that you start saying, I'm going to value my health. And that is where you start realizing, you know what? I'm probably a little bit underweight or above weight. I want to tone up my butt. I want to tone up my abs. I want to get some muscles. I will value myself enough to take care of my body. You see, nobody can take care of you better than you can. And the moment you understand this, the moment you get to a place that you realize that the only way something becomes more valuable is if you take care of it. So you start becoming more valuable the moment you start taking care of yourself on a level where you want to see the best you. And that's how the healing starts. It moves from a psychological or emotional to physical. Now, remind yourself of who you are. This is very, very important. Remind yourself of who you are. Do you know who you are? Do you know that you're royal? Do you know that you are special? Do you know that you are amazing? Do you know that you are fearfully and wonderfully made? Do you know there's nobody in this world like you? Do you know that out of how much billion sperm cell it took one just to fertilize that specific egg for you to be here? Do you know? Do you accept that there's nobody that can walk the path that you have walked to this point in 2019? Do you know? Do you know that you have a significant and a specific task to accomplish while you're here? Do you know this? I want you to answer me, because this is what you have to remind yourself. Excuse me. I got a bad cough. I've been sick for a couple of days. Listen to me. I want to say this to you, and I want you to get this. This is very, very important. When you're moving from the healthy to renewing your mindset, it starts with knowing. It starts with you thinking about you and knowing what you are here for. That's now principle number 2, that we're moving forward. We're moving forward to healing. Because once you start doing that, you will start saying, yes, I'm a carpenter. I can do this. Yes, I'm a seamstress. I can do this. Yes, I'm a painter. I can do this. Yes, I'm an accountant. I can do this. And you start becoming valuable to yourself again. But then, this is the thing. The emotional pain of thinking how much you have invested in this person or invested in this situation, and then it's turned backfire and you're broken and you're hurting and you're tearful. This is what you're going to have to start doing. You will have to start investing in you. This is where, and it has to be very significant to how you invest in yourself. Because when you start spending money on yourself, you know, I talk about my example of taking this young lady to 3-course, 5-course menus, and I never ever done it for me. I've never went to a restaurant and paid just for me, sit down, knife and fork, table, everything set out nicely for me, and had with no company, just for me. That just changed my trajectory. It changed my mindset. It transformed me in that moment. And I'm saying to you today that the moment that you get to a point that you understand that investing in yourself will push you, will help you to heal, will help you to recover from what you've been through, it will change your life. Change what you focus on. I want to give you this one. Change what you focus on. Because that's what we're doing. We're changing the external focus to that situation that you're painful of, that situation that you're going through, that situation that brings you tears, that situation that's broken you down to that point where right now you're trying to get to a next level of healing. That you're vibrating and you're giving off an energy to others to see that I am complete, I am whole, I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I have been through the pain, the hurt, and it's okay that I've been through it. And then it brings you to one of the hardest things anyone can ever do. Forgive yourself. I say this gently, and I say this because I want you to think about what I'm saying in a depth of knowing that if you don't forgive yourself, you will never heal. If you don't forgive yourself, you will never, ever heal. Forgiving yourself allows the gratitude that you started the day with to be in a position to allow the space to move forward. And forgiveness starts with you. So you say, God, you say, look, I messed up. It's okay. I've messed up. It's okay. I've done wrong. I've done this wrong. And then I move forward. Usually when you're able to forgive yourself, you make space for improvement. And then you forgive that person if they've done you wrong or if you've done them wrong. And even if they don't forgive you in return, that's not about you. It's about you loving yourself enough to forgive yourself to move forward. Once you are able to do that, it will then direct your energy. It will then push you to a place of equilibrium that you would understand that everything that is in your life is victory. So you will succeed. You will be better. You will get better. You will do more. You will walk in your greatness. You will be the masterpiece that you are. You will be unique. You will be special. So today, all I'm asking you in this masterclass, I don't want you to start peeling in pain. I don't want you to peel and become so vulnerable that everything... Imagine you had no skin. Imagine you had no skin. You're exposed to become hurt. This skin that we have on our body is so important. Because imagine what would be beneath. And that's what the peeling of your heart does. When you're peeling each layers back, you're exposing yourself to more pain. So I don't want you to peel, but I want you to heal. I want you to heal from the internal to the external. I want you to allow yourself that space and that capacity to be more and do more. I want you to see the favor that God wants to put on your life. I want you to be able to know your steps are ordered. I want you to know that no matter what you've been through in your life, you can make it through. I want you to know that to become that amazing person that you would want to be, it will take some sense of healing that will reposition you. That once you understand that you are healing from internal to external, you will start vibrating and connecting to people that are like-minded like you. We only attract what we are. I want you to say this, and this is true. We only attract who we are. And if you can't get that person that you want to be right, then you'll be struggling for where you are. Mackenzie, good to see you, Spence. Can you let me know if you can hear me? Please, because I would like to know if you can hear me. Silka, can you hear me? I'm trying out a new microphone. I don't know if it's working okay, but that's what's up. But guys, today I want you to know everything I told you you might have to watch it on the replay from the very beginning. But everything I told you, if you can just do this, then you will start to heal. Focus on you. Let life be about you. Let everything that you desire come into your life because you are ready for it. Wow. Let me say that again. Let everything that you desire come into your life because you are ready for it. I'm going to stem off a little bit because I'm into relationships and counseling. And a lot of the times that relationships fail, it's because you were never ready for the relationship in the first place. The idea of having a relationship was in your head. The idea of having a marriage was in your head. The idea of committing to that relationship was in your head. Just maybe for sex, for money, for convenience. Maybe it was for just to say I have a relationship. And that's why many relationships has failed, because you weren't ready for it. So start loving yourself enough to know that it's time for you to take care of yourself. It's time for you to put yourself in a position where you're able to grow. You're able to blossom. You're able to make an impact in this world, because that's what you came here for. But you must accept that in order for you to heal, you must love and value yourself enough. I love you guys. It's always knockout time. You know what time it is. Thank you for joining my masterclass. If you have any questions, if you like a copy of my books, Victory and my story Masterpiece, which is phenomenal, I think that it will make an impact in your life. You should just reach out to me. It's www.grinddailylife.com. It's your boy Dr. G. Gershom Inspires. All I live for is to help you. All I want to do is help you. All I want you to think about is how you can be better and be more. How can you be amazing? How can you be phenomenal? How can you make an impact that will leave a legacy for others to follow? It all starts with you. It all starts with you knowing you've got greatness within you. It all starts with you knowing that you can be more. I can be more. You gotta say it like, I want you to say it like, I will soar. I will fly. I will live like eagles do. I will do what lions do, so I can be the person I'm supposed to be. You see, I believe in you. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you're watching me from. You know, I get lots of testimonials. People inbox me and say stuff to me. Sometimes I don't get time to reply or to respond. But I believe in you. I really believe in you. If I can make it through, if I can make it through from a broken heart to a beautiful, happy marriage with 2 beautiful kids, I can tell you can do it too. I believe in you because you are a masterpiece created for greatness. I believe in you because every one of us got to fight back to win. I love you guys. It's your boy Dr. G, the love motivator, motivational speaker, and life strategist. I'm gone. Have an amazing day.